Little River Studio on the banks of the beautiful St. Johns River in sunny Florida. And Gold Tone Music Group, the makers of fine fretted stringed instruments, presents an hour of live music with Live and Kicking. With your host, Bruce Andersen and the Cosmic Cowboy Revival Band.
Welcome, 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 everybody, to Live and Kicking. Yeah. Who am I again? I'm your host, Bruce Andersen, and we are brought to you by the Gold Tone Music Group, who brings you fine banjos and mandolins, ukuleles, and guitars, and dobro-style guitars, and all kind of wonderful fretted string instruments. So it's going to be a great show. We have returning to us the Kitchen Killaz. Oh, and then we have back again as a duo tonight, the Hard to Port, and then we have a special feature, let you know, called On the Road, where we're going to Rock Hill, North Carolina, with Matt Tucker, a rising country star. So great show. So in spite of that, I'm going to do a song here just to open us up here, called Nursery Rhymes. Sat in a corner, eating his pecan pie. He stuck in a thumb, pulled out a plum, said, "What a good boy am I. Everywhere I go, I make a mess, no matter how hard I try." Mother Goose had it right all along. Much as I try, I'm never alone. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came the spider, sat down beside her, frightened this muffet away. I feel like a gall-turned spider, scaring the girls away. Mother Goose had it right all along. Much as I try, I'm never alone. In Nursery Rhymes. I've learned these rhymes since I was 4. Boy, did they ever stick. Of people ago, I was told almost every trick. Now I'm older, a little bit bolder, I won't get licked. Mother Goose had it right all along. Much as I try, I never belong. Mother Goose had it right all along. Much as I try, Nursery rhymes. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Now we're going to bring up the Kitchen Killaz. Yes. Billy and the Commodore. We're going to bring them right up here. And I've got to mention, the Kitchen Killaz are like many of the artists we have on our show, that their bios are non-existent. They do wonderful things. They're very accomplished, and yet they're I guess purposely a secret.
Yeah, you know, we're mysterious. We're trying to win Orlando's best kept secret, and you can't do that if you have a lengthy bio.
But that's pretty hard to do since you're on the air every Friday.
Oh yeah.
Why don't you tell the people what you do?
Yeah, that's pretty good. So we have an elevator pitch. We're a touring acoustic duo, crashing kitchens around the country. We do it every Friday. We do it
for free.
That's right, we do it for free. So we go into residential and commercial kitchens upon request. We bring a chef unless you want to cook some fantastic delicacies for us to share with the people that are not only there in the house, but also in Facebook land, Twitch land, and YouTube land. And we share the recipes and the origin of where the meal came from. And we teach you guys how to make it, so then you can either A, just enjoy the show, or B, you can grab the ingredients and make it yourself. So we've been crashing kitchens. Our 5th year anniversary is August 12th. We've been crashing kitchens around the country every single Friday. You can catch us on Monday and Wednesday for a wrap-up, and we also have a Patreon show we do every Wednesday. And then every Friday, invite us to your kitchen. We do it every Friday, and we do it
for free.
For free. That's
my
right.
motto.
That's right.
Now how do they find the show again?
The Kitchen Killaz with an AZ at the end. So you can find it. Just Google Kitchen Killaz, all one word with an AZ at the end, and you'll find us all over the social media networks, all that good stuff. We have all of our videos still up in archives, so you can check them all out. See if it's something you want to be interested in, then shoot us an email at kitchenkillaz@gmail.com, and let us know if you want us to crash your kitchen. We'll send you some dates. We'll work out the menu, and we'll be there. We'll be there to have a good time. We start the show at 9:05. We play about 8 or 9 songs. We have a great time. Bring your friends and family, and let's rock and roll. That's what we do. Thanks for having us again, Bruce. This is so cool, man.
I've got to laugh because for a guy who's not lost for words, at least verbally, we're going to have to get you to put some of that on paper.
Okay. He really wants that bio. I like Bruce. You got it. Will do. And again, Bruce, thank you so much for opening the show. You sounded good, my man. I dig it. I always learn something new about the technology and about the great and illustrious Bruce Andersen when we come here. He got some jokes.
That costs me.
He got some good jokes.
No, he doesn't run out of jokes.
No, he does not.
Always got jokes.
Always got jokes. Yeah, man.
What are you going to start off with, please?
We're going to start off with a Kitchen Killaz original. This one is called Be My Queen. So I hope you guys dig it, man. I hope you're having a fantastic night. Again, a huge shout out to Live and Kickin' for having us. And I hope you're enjoying your Thursday night. Here we go.
Cool.
How do I forget about those days that you would walk with me hand in hand through all the pain, and when you held me tight as I scream within my dream, and how you follow me through the darkness and the rain. And won't you hold me tight and never let me go? And won't you follow me and I would follow you, and we could face that day, we'd never be alone. And you could be my queen as you sit upon this throne. Now and then when I'm thinking about those days that you would laugh out loud over candlelight and drinks, and we would cuddle close. I protect your soul from flaming. You will comfort me through the night and hold me tight and never let me go.
Billy, I tell you, I've never done this before. I've never done this before, but that's a beautiful song.
Thanks, man.
Is that why you were clapping
if you don't
halfway
mind
through?
starting it over without my interference.
What's going on? What is that?
That was the backing
all
tracks.
your triggers?
It's on auto. And
Did I step on a pedal?
they're robots. Yeah, no,
I was waiting for a hook stick to come out from the side and okay, we're done here.
One song.
All right.
That is so wrong. That is so wrong.
No, it's okay, man. It happens, baby. No big deal. So the show is never not entertaining.
Or educational.
That's right, or educational. That's awesome. And man, we got an applause right in the middle of the second verse. That was pretty good.
I feel good.
We're doing a great job.
I want to play this song again.
Right?
But I thought you're playing two songs at the same time, and that takes a lot of skill.
I've never heard the song with banjo before. I thought it sounded great. All right, so this is Be My Queen. Time to get serious. Get serious with me, guys. There we go. Come on, YouTube. There we go. All right, guys, here we go. How do I forget about those days that you would walk with me hand in hand through all the pain, and when you held me tight and I scream within my dream, and how you follow me through the darkness and the rain. And won't you hold me tight and never let me go, and won't you follow me and I would follow you, and we could face this day, we'd never be alone, and you would be my queen as you sit upon this throne. Now and then when I'm thinking about those days when you would laugh out loud over candlelight and drinks, and we would cuddle close, I'd protect your soul from pain, and you would comfort me through the night and day by day. And won't you hold me tight and never let me go, won't you follow me and I would follow you, and we could face this day, we'd never be alone, and you would be my queen as you sit upon this throne. So move a few steps closer to me, baby, if only for the night. Then won't you take my hands in yours and please hold me as we then kiss goodbye. For in my dreams I'll always have you right here with me, but when I wake at night I reach into the darkness and remember those times we'd say this love's for life, as I would hold you tight and never let you go, and I would watch you fly and you would watch me flow, and we could face this day, we'd never be alone, and I would be your king as you sit upon this throne, and you would hold me tight and never let me go, and you would watch me fly and I would watch you flow, and we could face this day, we'd never be alone, and you would be my queen as you sit upon this throne.
Oh, that's great.
Groovy, baby. What's up, everybody? Thank you, guys. Nice and easy. You know, we're ramping it up, guys. We have a fantastic duo coming up. That's sometimes a trio, sometimes a quattro. No. A quadra.
17.
17.
That's
17
the
piece.
word you're looking for.
Yeah, 17 piece.
Sometimes it's a 17 piece.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's two.
A quartet, or a quintet, or sextet. Sextet. But tonight they're a duet.
6 is a good number.
Yeah, I like 6. 6 is a good one.
Yeah.
So we hope you guys are having it, man. Stick around. We got some good stuff. Mr. Bruce Andersen is going to be jamming some jams tonight, but we got another one. This is a little tiny song about a man named Leroy Brown. I hope you guys dig that, man. This is one of my favorite ones. I love this. This is for my dad. He loves this song. Yeah. Well, the south side of Chicago is the baddest part of town. If you go there, you better be aware of a man named Leroy Brown. Now Leroy's more than trouble. You see, he stands about 6'4". All the downtown ladies call him treetop lover. All the men just call him sir. 'Cause he's bad, Leroy Brown. The baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong. I'm meaner than a junkyard dog. Now Leroy, he's a gambler, and he likes his fancy clothes. Likes to wave his diamond rings in front of everybody's nose. He got a custom Continental. He got an El Dorado too. He got a 32 gun in his pocket just for fun. He got a razor blade in his shoe. 'Cause he's bad, bad, Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Now Friday, about a week ago, Leroy shooting dice at the edge of the bar. Sat a girl named Doris, and ooh, that girl looked nice. Well, he cast his eyes upon her, and the trouble soon began. Leroy Brown learned a little tiny less about a messing with a jealous man. And it's bad, bad, Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, the two men took to fighting when they pulled them from the floor. Leroy looked like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of pieces gone. 'Cause he's bad, bad, Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. 'Cause he's bad, bad, Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Yeah, he is better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done, sir. 'Cause he's bad, 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 Leroy Brown. I love that part.
Leroy Brown's bad.
He's a bad, bad dude, man.
Bad. Bad from Trinidad. No, not from Trinidad. Maybe he is.
He might be from Trinidad.
Is Leroy from Trinidad?
Yeah, he might be. He could be the biggity bad Leroy Brown.
The bad from Trinidad.
The double bad from Trinidad. Who knows,
Yeah.
man? Who knows?
You know, bad.
That's right. That's quadruple bads. There's a quartet of bad right there, Jen. That's a quartet of bad.
Describing
Yeah.
Leroy.
Yeah, if you can tell us where Leroy Brown is from, Bruce Andersen will give you a free and crisp high five. That's right.
Sure.
That's right. That's what he wants people to think.
Oh.
Yeah, and yeah. Oh, yeah. We don't know. We don't know. He might be. Maybe there's a Chicago in Trinidad.
I think Bruce owes her a crisp high five.
I think he does.
I think so.
I think we're gonna make sure that happen. Jen, we're gonna make sure you get that crisp high five. We're not liars. No way, man. Bruce, he's a fantastic high fiver. He's a 2021 champion of high fives. Look at the elbow, kids. So we got one more for you. This is by request, as Voodoo Chef calls it, serendipity. As Bruce Andersen calls it, trippin'. This is actually called Drift Slide Collide. So this is one of the first songs. Actually, this is the first song we made a music video of, shot at Castledore Studio by Kayla O'Brien Media. It's our first album that we released. Head to kitchenkillaz.com. You can download it and stream it on all the streaming platforms. You can even buy a physical copy to go in your CD player. What is that? And we'll sign it. You can hang it on the wall or use it as a coaster, however you want to do it, man. It's fantastic just to get it out to you guys. But again, check us out, kitchenkillaz.com. You can just find us at, just Google it. You'll find it. Don't Google Kitchen Killers with an ERS. Don't do that. You're going to get completely different search results that we don't want any responsibility for at all. So Kitchen Killers with an AZ. This is called Drift Slide Collide. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Thursday night. And again, a huge shout out to Bruce Andersen. Let's give my man Bruce Andersen a round of applause, baby. Working hard to put this fantastic show together, live and kicking.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
He's ready for that.
Yeah, I was not going to shortchange it.
I like that. That was that was awesome. So here we go, guys. Thank you so much. And again, this is called Drift Slide Collide. Our shadows run in circles, silhouetting as they pass me by. On the wall there's prancing ponies, only drifting through this 2D life. Won't you take my hand and trust me? Won't you leave from pain and touch my floor? There's some space that right beside me. I could be just what you're looking for. Is me drift, slide, collide, explode to something undiscovered, something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide to something special. I might join you in your painting. If you join me in my 3D world, I'll run up in horizontal. If you would be my 3D girl, as we drift, slide, collide, explode to something undiscovered, something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide, grow mountains with rivers running rapid, like waterfalls. I'm coming home to you. Slide, collide, explode to something unpredictable, something that can lead my world to love. Slide, collide to something special. Collide to something special. Slide, collide to something special. Whoa. As we drift, slide, collide, explode to something undiscovered, something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide, grow mountains with rivers running rapid, like waterfalls. I'm coming home to you. Slide, collide, explode to something unpredictable, something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide, grow mountains with rivers running rapid, like waterfalls. I'm coming home to you. Slide, collide, explode to something unpredictable, something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide to something special. Collide to something special. Whoa, whoa, no, whoa. As we drift, slide, collide to something special. Yeah.
Yeah.
Groovy, baby.
Thank you. Kitchen Killaz, man.
Thank you guys so much for joining us again. My name is Billy Floyd, and that is...
Commodore.
That's right, baby. We're the Kitchen Killaz from Orlando, Florida. Classified as a touring acoustic duo, crushing kitchens around the country. Do it, Friday, we do it.
Free.
That's right, baby. You guys have a good night. And again, a huge shout out to Bruce Andersen, live and kicking. Thank you so much for having us, and we will talk to you guys soon.
Thank you so much.
Be
guys.
safe.
Wonderful. Now we have Hard to Port.
Yes.
I should mention they were formed in 2012, and they actually sometimes are a 5-piece band. Tonight they're a duo because of different circumstances. So, but we're getting the brains of the outfit here, I guess. Jen Wadley and Steve Hinksman are with us. So that's really good. I think last time it was Steve and Christina, his wife, were here, if I remember right.
That is correct.
Now, I've got to ask this. I think I asked a little bit about it last time, but I think it's a work in process, that you guys are actually working on a full musical.
That is correct. A musical play. It's going to be called In the Shadow of the Hippodrome.
The Shadow of, can you say that again?
The Shadow of the Hippodrome.
The Shadow of the Hippodrome.
A hippodrome was a music hall, and there was a lot of those around the turn of the 20th century, late 1800s, and a lot of music halls called themselves Hippodrome. Not sure why. I think just because it sounded good.
There's probably some Latin reason. We should ask Ron. I bet you he knows.
Yeah, Ron would know. King of all things trivial.
Can I ask what the general premise is of the
So
musical?
this is based on a true story of some of my great uncles, great half uncles actually, that lived during this time, and they were called the Brothers Poole. My maiden name was Poole, Poole, And these men were amazing, and their daughters, they were just generational performers, and they brought themselves out of the coal mines of Lancashire, which during that time period was very hard to do. And they became acrobats and singers and dancers and musicians, and they played all over England and Europe and came to the States, went as far as Australia. And they were just amazing, amazing people, far, far ahead of their time. And there is one music hall left in London called Wilton's that's still there that they performed at. And one of my cousins did the research and learned about these men and gave us this wonderful story of them. And my friend Lisa McIntyre of the band McIntyre came to me and heard that story, and she was just fascinated. And she goes, "Let's write a play." And I'm like, okay. I have no idea how to do it, no idea what we're doing, but we've written 11 out of 12 songs so far, songs and tunes. We have an outline, and so we're working on it.
Well, I'm going to keep bugging you about it because it sounds absolutely
Well,
fascinating.
and hopefully every time we come here, we'll have more to talk about, more to tell you.
Well, what are you going to start off with here?
So we're going to start off with one of my songs. It's a little darker than what I've done in the past. My mother used to say I used to channel people. And this song came to me about 4 o'clock in the morning, and it actually speaks to the problem in our country of gun violence and domestic violence and the consequences of that. And it's called Lucinda. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. I first met Lucinda at a truck stop in Chicago on a rainy night in 1983. Sitting in a corner with a worn-out cup of coffee, she turned her tired eyes, looked at me. She said she was a gypsy. Would I like to hear my fortune? For $2 I could learn my destiny. I said no thanks and tried to turn away, but something in her gaze compelled me to turn around and stay. And I asked her name and could I hear her story? What brought her here tonight to that truck stop in the rain? And she said her life was over and she didn't give a damn because she'd shot the man who stole away her dreams. She said, I'm running down the road from the shadows of my past, running scared from the echoes in my mind. And I'm never gonna stop until I've left it all behind, somewhere, sometime, somewhere, sometime. She told me long ago she'd been a beauty. All the boys in town would turn around and stare. When she danced, she was electric. She was gonna go to Broadway. She left her home to seek her fortune there. But it all went wrong one hot September night. She can't remember what she'd done. The man she thought she'd love forever came at her with a gun. The night went black, a shot rang out, he's dead. She's been on the run. It's been 30 years since Chicago. I've thought about her story now and then. A letter came today about Lucinda. It seems she's finally found a place to rest her head. I guess it all went wrong one hot September night They didn't tell me where or when she was alone. She had a gun loose and would not run again. The night went black, a shot rang out. Her running's at an end. It said she's finally stopped running from the shadows of her past. No more running from the echoes in her mind. And she finally got to stop. Now she's left it all behind. Somewhere, sometime. Somewhere, sometime.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
A little bit crazy.
I have no idea where my stories come from. They just kind of happen. So we're going to do one from Steve, one that he wrote, and I'll let him talk about it. And this is going to be one of our more Celtic-y Irish tunes, and we're going to put an Irish tune with it.
This is an older song, I suppose you could say, in our catalog. It's called Irishman's Grave. It is the story of some bones that were dug up in Ireland, that were dug up from the strata, from some level below normal ground level. And in theory, these bones should have been those of the folks who were predecessors to the current inhabitants of Ireland, because the Celts invaded and they wiped out the previous population. So this would have been that previous population. So they did a genealogical study of these bones and looked into the DNA and discovered that these bones are related to everybody else that's in Ireland right now. So more than likely, the explanation is that the Irish are truly partial descendants of the Celtic invasion, and instead there's a mix of stuff that went on. Maybe only the culture transferred to the most part, and maybe it was just the natives are the natives and have been for a long time. Or maybe somebody dug a really big pit and buried this body. Still haven't followed up on the story yet. I haven't found anything that tells it one way or the other.
But you wrote a really cool song.
But it's a cool song. And yeah, so this is what it's called, Irishman's Grave. It's common knowledge the Irish are Celts, western end of a great migration. But recent events have led to some thoughts of a new interpretation. The story of Celts from Central Europe, invaders in the Age of Iron, went all the way to the Emerald Isle. Today they're called Seamus and Ryan, but maybe they didn't cross the Irish Sea, stopping in Wales or France. And the sound we call the Irish lilt was the only thing to advance. DNA, an Irishman's secret key, hidden away in a box without any locks in an ancient Irish grave. Huh. Publican and county Antrim, digging a new driveway, found some bones in an old burial site from long time ancient days. You know that stuff buried in your cells, care of your ma and pa. Those nucleotides tell no lies, from this land or from afar. Those bones had modern links all across Ireland. They're older than the Celts, so you see, Irish history must expand. DNA, an Irishman's secret key, hidden away in a box without any locks in an ancient Irish grave. Huh. Seems the Irish are a lot more local than history wrote in the pages. Hibernians have lived on Erin's Isle since before those Iron Ages. The mix of culture and family lines is always a bit confusing. Did your dad pass down just his eyes? Was his humor also amusing? Language is worst of all when it comes to tracking down how it spread. Moving from east and west and north, trading for more than bread. Irish culture and Irish blood have different sources, so it seems. Bits of this and bits of that, a blend of trends across the sea. DNA, an Irishman's secret key, hidden away in a box without any locks in an ancient Irish grave. Huh.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Love that.
Thank you very
shake.
much.
Okay.
And I do keep digging for the update to that scientific story. I've not found one yet. Somebody needs to publish a follow-up
I'm just
paper
amazed.
that.
I'm amazed you
that-
found that you used that to write a song from. That's just amazing.
I blame the BBC. They find weird stuff. Well, that other song,
do.
Arniskabor, is
They
based
do.
off a BBC story. Anyway.
So the last one we have, and again, thank you again, Bruce, for having us. We really
No, it's
appreciate
my
it,
pleasure.
and it was
It is.
great to meet these guys, Kitchen Killaz. Man, they were fantastic, and we always appreciate coming here. The last one we're going to do, we're actually working on a new CD, a new album.
Not the play, something else. We have
Something
yet another
else.
project.
We have another project, and it's called Drift, and it's actually going to be a concept album, and that tells all the songs will kind of tell parts of one story, and this is one I wrote. I actually wrote this song a long time ago, probably back in 2012 or 2013, maybe. It's been quite some time. And
I don't remember yesterday. Don't ask me about 2012.
well, and it just fits so well with the story that we're telling that it's going to be on this. It's going to be on the new album, and it's called Never Look Back. Ready? I'm going to Arizona, he said on the midnight train. I think my life is over here, and I'm never coming home again. Said goodbye to his wife and children, packed his bags for the western plains, and he never looked back again. He ended up in Carson City, dealing cards and trading names. with a crazy woman for a partner, 2 ponies and a worthless claim. He said, I think I might be moving on, maybe go to the Western Sea. And he never looked back again. I don't know if he made it, for he left that very day. Took his ponies and his money and he rode out of town. He never had much to say. And me, I keep on dealing cards, 'cause the men, they come and they go. You know, I'll never look back again. I don't know if he made it, for he left that very day. Took his ponies and his money and he rode out of town. He never had much to say. And me, I keep on dealing cards, 'cause the men, they come and they go. You know, I'll never look back again. I'm going to Oklahoma, she said on the midnight train. I'm tired of the bars and the cards and the lies, faithless men and all of their pain. She walked away without a backward glance. You know, she never had much to lose, and she never looked back again. You know, she never looked back again. You know, she never looked back again.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank
you very much.
That's a great song, man. Thank you so much, guys. Now, we're going to go to Rock Hill, South Carolina. Blaze Entertainment out in L.A. Has brought us this great up-and-coming country, I think, soon-to-be country star, Matt Tucker. Here we go. Well, anyway, I guess I should welcome you to Live and Kicking on the Road, Matt.
Very nice.
And
Thank
you're
you.
there in Rock Hill, South Carolina.
That's correct.
Well, I guess that we should let the audience hear what this is all about, some of your songs.
Okay.
What are you going to
cool.
start off with?
Well, I don't want to start off with the newest single yet, because that would just be like eating icing first and then trying to get the cake down without anything behind it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this song I put out back in 2016, and still today, and it keeps going, it'll regain traction and pretty much stay good, but it keeps coming back up. So I'll put something out, and it kind of takes over my statuses, or whatever you'll call it, reports on the online streaming, Spotify's, Apple, all that stuff, because nowadays that's what we're running off of. And this song keeps popping back up after something else comes out. And this song I wrote I probably wrote it in 2014 with a buddy of mine from my hometown who now lives in Nashville. He's pursuing being a preacher now. He's kind of not doing the whole music thing anymore, but he's big into the church, which is great. But we wrote this song, which is the reason I bring that up is because you'll see, you think, wow, so preachers aren't just perfect; they had a past, So anyway, this is a song about the blue collar life. It's called Blue Collar Anthem. Copenhagen in my back pocket. Fishing pole, damn, I forgot it. Flip a coin, heads it is. I guess I'm going noodling. Bird dog can't wait for the season. I call my baby, said she needs some squeezing. On the trigger of a 12-gauge shotgun. Waking up bright and early, drinking my coffee black. I get a little sugar from my honey just to give a little back. And that's the road I'm on, that's how my blood flows. Just like my daddy and his daddy before. Hard times and hard work are all I know. That's how the blue collar anthem goes. Married twice, now I'm on my third. I shoot the whiskey just to calm my nerves. Number three's gotta be the charm. She feels like heaven in my arms. Bills are stacked high and the pay is low. Barely getting by is all I know. Attention to all with holes in your souls. This is how the blue collar anthem goes. Waking up bright and early, drinking my coffee black. I get a little sugar from my honey just to give a little back. And that's the road I'm on, that's how my blood flows. Just like my daddy and his daddy before. Hard times and hard work are all I know. That's how the blue collar anthem goes. Yeah, I'm gonna die living my life for Jesus Jones and waking up bright and early, drinking my coffee black, get a little sugar from my honey just to give a little back. And that's the road I'm on, that's how my blood flows. Just like my daddy and his daddy before. Hard times and hard work are all I know. That's how the blue collar anthem, yeah, that's how the blue collar anthem, that's how the blue collar anthem goes. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, man. That's a fun one to play live. We have a lot of fun. You can imagine, like, if you can imagine rocking it like I'm trying to rock it on this acoustic. Just imagine the band behind me, electric guitar. We're acting like fools. It's a fun song, fun song to play. So
That is cool.
Mhm.
What do you have for us next, sir?
So during the pandemic, man, this was that was a big topic for the whole world. Everybody went through it, experienced something, and I know everybody experienced. We call good times. The good times for me was whenever we had nothing to do and we broke out the booze, and it didn't matter what was happening. So, but the hard times were the fact of reality shut us down, shut everything down, and so anyway, I was doing a lot of writing during COVID, and I was approached by, we're now friends, but at the time I didn't know this guy. He approached me through Instagram, through a direct message. And like at the time, our gigs stopped, dude. We're used to doing 150, 200 dates a year. I'm just on the go all the time, running two businesses, and I'm like, everything's stopped. So you can imagine, just think about a squirrel trying to jump out under a tree and dig up his food for the winter to store, and it goes away. You know what I mean? You had that little thing's just going to be panicking. So that's the way I felt. Everything was there was nothing except for the good thing was we did have our friends and family and, you know, all these things going on. But at the same time, during this, COVID for me was hard because prior to when COVID kind of was starting or announced in the U.S. in our area, I was going through a divorce. And it wasn't like a terrible divorce, but it's still, you feel like a statistic to where you're just like, man, this sucks, you know, like nobody wants to be this. And then this thing happens, and it shuts my whole just money-making world down, trying to make a living. Anyway, this guy, like I said, approached me through Instagram, and he's like, man, I've got this song, and I've been trying to approach these artists and singers, and nobody's giving me the time of day. And I'm like, I don't really have a time of day at all to worry about right now, so send me what you got. I shoot him an email, and he shoots me his email. I shoot him mine, then he sends me over what he calls a song, and it's a poem, you know, more than anything. And I kind of contacted back, and I'm like, dude, this is great. I love the concept. I love the idea. It's just word-wise, it's lengthy. It's long. Let me live with it. I got a melody that I've been messing with. I think will work with this. So I did that, hit him back, and this is what we had. This song right here was released, last year, March 26th. The song's called "We Need to Talk." Cool. This version is going to be a lot different than what you hear. We did a big production on it, so this is kind of like how I wrote it sound. So it's going to be more of an acoustic, broke down thing. Here we go. We need to talk. When I woke up, it was 11:30. She usually called by 9. I knew something wasn't right, so I'm pacing to pass the time. When her name popped up on my phone, I quickly said hello. She started off our conversation with something you should know. We need to talk about the way you don't talk to Jesus. Talk about the fighting, drinking, and cheating. Talk about why I'm not missing you these days. She didn't say hey, she didn't say hello, she didn't say I'm out front, ready to go. She just said 4 words I remember the rest of my life. We need to talk. My first thought is, what have I done? Guess the music life can help you lose someone. If the man in the mirror can't carry on his conversation, do you really think there's any good in what you're saying? Believe me, girl, this ain't no big deal. Whatever lies you've heard, I know you know ain't real. I could hear it in her voice as she broke down and cried. We need to talk about the way you don't talk to Jesus. Talk about the fighting, drinking, and cheating. Talk about why I'm not missing you these days. She didn't say hey, she didn't say hello, she didn't say I'm out front, ready to go. She just said 4 words I remember the rest of my life. We need to talk. We need to talk. Looking back through the pain, I blamed it, so plain to see. The last one hanging around to listen is me. So we need to talk about the way I don't talk to Jesus. Talk about the fighting, drinking, and cheating. Talk about how I'm missing you these days. She didn't say hey, she didn't say hello, she didn't say I'm out front ready to go. She just said 4 words, I'll remember the rest of my life. We need to talk. We need to talk. Yeah, we need to talk. We need to talk.
Oh, that was beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sometimes that one's a little rough, but yeah, it's a good song, man. We're super proud of me and the guy that wrote that one, and the production team that came in. We did a really good job, and it's fun. It's fun to watch something like that come to life. Is I guess what I mean by saying fun. And then we shot a really good video, and just fortunate enough to be a part of it. So
Cool. We'll have to check that out for sure.
yeah.
What? Well,
So-
what? This is the icing, huh? Coming up.
This is the icing, I guess you want to call it, the icing. The favorite part, correct? Is that right?
So far, they've been all tasty. So there you go.
Well, thank you. That's good to hear. This song right here is my most recent single. I wrote this song also during COVID. I guess a lot of writers probably did the same thing I did. I did virtual writes and co-writes if I could. Anyway, this was part of a project we ended up recording during COVID. I did a full album, and hopefully we're going to have this thing going soon. This is the first single off of it. It's a fun song, good summertime, good jive to it. Kind of a Bonnie and Clyde love story thing going. And I guess it was me finding a new life, and it's called My Kind of Time. Picture you and me in the middle of nowhere. Won't it feel so good to be wild and free? I just can't shake it. My hands are shaking. My heartbeat is racing. You got me going crazy. Let's get lost together forever, make history. Drop everything, let me take you on a country ride. So come on, baby. You can be my Bonnie riding shotty, I'll be your Clyde. So hold on, baby. We'll run from town to town, light 'em up and shoot 'em down. Love it when you're smiling, singing, whiskey been hellbound. When you look my way, I think about the rest of my life. Killing every minute with you, that's my kind of time. Still my heart, still a kiss, feel my love. Drunk on you, drunk on me, love this buzz. I never seen this coming until I saw you going. I gotta get to know you. You gotta let me show you the happiest ever after it ever was. Drop everything, let me take you on a country ride. So come on, baby. You can be my Bonnie riding shotty, I'll be your Clyde. So hold on, baby. We'll run from town to town, light 'em up and shoot 'em down. Love it when you're smiling, singing, whiskey been hellbound. When you look my way, I think about the rest of my life. Killing every minute with you, that's my kind of time. Drop everything, let me take you on a country ride. So come on, baby. You can be my Bonnie Ride, and Shotty, I'll be your Clyde. So hold on, baby. We'll run from town to town, light 'em up and shoot 'em down. Love it when you smile and singing whiskey been hellbound. When you look my way, I think about the rest of my life. Killing every minute with you, that's my kind of time.
Oh, that's a great song. That's really great. Thank you for that.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Anything you want to tell the audience in passing here, like where to go and hear some more of this stuff? Or
Yeah, absolutely. So my website's pretty simple. My name is Matt Tucker, by the way, if nobody caught that yet. My website is matttuckermusic.com. All the links for socials, streaming, all the good stuff. That's the simplest way, or the other would be go to Google, Matt Tucker Music. You'll find something there that's pretty simple. I'm on Spotify, Amazon, Apple, all the just pretty much every platform that's out there. YouTube. You just type in Matt Tucker Music. It's pretty, it's going to pop up. So, and I have ways to be contacted. Just if you like it, shoot me a comment, message, whatever. I love talking to people. So. Thanks for having me on, Bruce, and thanks for everybody listening. This is cool, so I enjoy it.
No, thank you so much for doing this. Really, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
That was Matt Tucker. Anyway, that's the end of our show. We will be with you next week. As always, we think the best music is live. Go support your local musicians. And by the way, it's fun doing it. Thank you very much.